So we have 3 users grouped from around the world. We have user 1, user 2, and user 3. User 1 is based in New York and has a guitar riff. He uploads that to our server and it gets passed through to user 2 in Tokyo. They lay down a drum beat and pass it through to our user in Berlin. The user in Berlin's a funky cat. He lays down some bass lines and sends it back to user 1. Now at this point in time, this is the first time that he has heard his seed of an idea sprout into something more. He's excited, so he lays down some keys. So back to our user in Tokyo, she hears what's happening, adds some horns, and sends it back to Berlin. So back in Berlin, user 3 adds some rhythmic changes, back to our original user, who finalises the song, uploads the MP3, and that MP3 sits on our server for the world to share. The songwriting is split in equal thirds. So I want to talk about the industry, I want to talk about the team, and I want to talk about the investment. So the industry, it's a $165 billion industry. And music is driving social media, be it Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Most of the top content and top accounts are music artists. And there's disruption in the space. Back in 2003, iTunes disrupted the way that we purchase. We've had Spotify, we've had SoundCloud, and in 2013, Chinese Whispers Music will change the way we create. And the market, well, everyone can play. From starter through to pro, from Gaga to Gary, from Kanye to Kevin. If you play an instrument, if you sing, or if you use a software like GarageBand, you can play. So the team, there's myself, founder and CEO. There's Michael Kirkwood-Smith, our technical director, and Daniel Ferrugia, our creative director. We all bring a lot to the table. We're all passionate musicians. And we've got some supporters in the space. That's Sebastian Chase and Lars Rasmussen. Both love the concept and are on board helping us. So through the Slingshot program, we've built an MVP and it's out there and we've got traction. Here's a snapshot of what happened in a closed beta. In 7 days, we had 350 registrations. We had the creation of 100 songs from over 14 countries. And this is where we're heading, version 2, which is total socially integrated. So what makes us different? Well, we've got this technology. We're scalable and easy to use, and our USP is simple. We're building a community of people to unite, create, and share music with you today. Our revenue model, we're subscription and licensing. We've got a publishing platform, and as a roll-on, advertising and affiliate marketing. Which brings me to the investment. We've got a round open of $375,000. We've closed one investor, and we're putting this through dev, marketing, and publishing. So I'd like to say thank you. My name's Tim Hodgkinson. Come and say hello, introduce yourself, and have a chat to me about the future with our company. Chinese Whispers Music, unite, create, share.
Thanks for that. Tim, so where do you see the stickiness? So I think part of the challenge is this is incredibly original. I like the way you presented it. It was very thoughtful and very clear. So what makes this addictive versus a fad?
So we're basing our interaction with our users being randomly brought together, creating with people, and basically building your black book of musicians. So as you go through and create with people, you can mark down and see your history and further engage with them in future Whispers. So you effectively, our funky bass player in Berlin, you make a mental note, I really love what they do. So in your next Whisper that you bring together, you can invite them to a private Whisper, which is where our subscription-based service starts.
So just one suggestion there is like, if you take your Spotify or your Pandora playlist and sort of get a sense, or even a bookmark of the Soundhammer Shazam, you can sort of get a real sense for the sound profile, what that person's tastes are. So things of promote certain instruments and different things to what they might actually be attuned to. Anyway, it's really exciting.
Again, just wanted to echo, really enjoyed the presentation. There's a big hypothesis that this proceeds from, and that's that people will be prepared and are prepared to create music in this way. This is a long way from the sort of garage where we'll sit around together. Question is really sort of how you vetted that hypothesis.
Okay, great. Well, this all started from a need from a musician that stands in front of you, and through customer interviews, through the process of conducting our beta rounds, is excuse me, is really we've established the fact that people who are creators are prolific and don't necessarily always are involved in a band or an arrangement or have the time and passion or time and ability once they bed down in a full-time job or whatnot to exercise that creativity. So it's from that interview process and our beta rounds that we've established that we've had return rates and interaction with our community.
Great. Thanks very much, judges.